morning to respected principal, teachers and my dear friends. I am Adit Nair from class 8A and today I am here to deliver a short summary about a book that I have read very recently. The book's name is David Copperfield. It is a very famous book that has been written all over the world. It is about the author. It is written by one of the most famous English authors ever, Charles Dickens, and he wrote it in mid-19th century, exactly 1849 at the month of May. So why I like this book, why I like David Copperfield is that David Copperfield is the name of the book. Why I like David Copperfield is that this story is, even though it is huge, it has hundreds of pages, but still it is a simple story. It is beautiful and simple language and it can be understood by all. It is a story that narrates about a fictional character called David Copperfield. It is a fictional autobiography in which a fictional character by the name of David Copperfield narrates his life. He also narrates his hardships he had faced in the early stages of his childhood. Even though he had two lovely parents, his mother's name was Clara and his father's name was also David Copperfield, still both of them died before David Copperfield could have reached double digits. His mother died when he was just 7 years old and his father died when he was just 2 years old. So the real problem started when his father, David Copperfield, was the first to die, and after a few years his mother Clara decided to marry, and this is where his life changes because his stepfather Murdstone was a very cruel man. He disliked David Copperfield very much, and when his mother also died, Clara, when David Copperfield was just 7 years old, he had a very hard childhood. He was also even thrown from his house, and at the age of just 10 years old, he had to live in the streets of London. Such was his poor condition. This story talks about the remarkable rise of David Copperfield. At the end of the story, he had achieved everything. He had married his love of his life, and also he had a very successful career as an English author. During his time at peak, that is 30 to 40 years, he had become one of the most famous English authors in that book. So, and he had earned a lot of money by that profession as well. So this story talks about the remarkable rise of David Copperfield, and also its main moral is that never give up. No matter how much hardships you are getting, you will get a positive result if you hard work. Conclusion: I think that this story is extremely good, and it also has a very important moral. It has a very important moral value which I think so almost everyone should read, be it be adults, teenagers or even children. Everyone can read this book, and it can be a really enjoyable experience in reading this book. So thank you and have a nice day.